I just wouldn't like to call them a starting point, because
Mhm.
again, the starting point is thinking about, I even have an episode where I think like these general 5 steps that you take when you're designing something. And the first, the starting point actually is the thinking what you want to achieve. Like, why are you even bringing gamification to the plate?
Yeah.
And match that with what gamification can actually do, right? Sometimes what you're looking for is, I always use the very obvious example, like, oh, your platform is broken. You don't fix the broken platform by introducing gamification. You'll actually probably make it more complex and it'll be further broken down, right? You fix the platform, and if it's not working, and the problem you have is the motivation of people or retention or behavioral change, then maybe you want to look at gamification for a solution. So you first understand exactly what it is you want to achieve, and then you start thinking about the objectives, the specifics, the metrics, many other things, right? And then the next thing you do is you think about the people who are going to use that, right? The players. Once you've thought through those two things, you understand these two very well, there you start thinking, oh, maybe points, badges, and leaderboards. Maybe I want to put in a narrative or a storytelling. Maybe I want to introduce here elements of randomness. Maybe I want to introduce here these other elements, because you know who you are doing it for and what you want to achieve. If you don't know what you want to achieve, like a typical thing that I think it happens less, at least recently, because there's no hype, right? You get a client and the client says, oh yeah, well, I want to do gamification on this project. Like, okay, what do you want to get from gamification? Oh, well, the fun and the games, and we want to be there. Like, where do you want to be? What do we want to achieve? You want your employees to be more engaged with what do you want them, what are those attitudes that you want them to do? What are those desired actions? Like, let's get into, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Oh, okay. And that's where the work really starts.